On February 22, 2026, one military operation in a small Mexican town shook the entire world. Nemesio Ruben Oseguera Cervantes, known as El Mencho, the most powerful drug lord on the planet, was killed by the Mexican army in Tapalpa, Jalisco. He was wounded during the raid and died while being airlifted to Mexico City. Within hours, Mexico looked like a war zone. Highways were blocked with burning vehicles across nearly a dozen states. Guadalajara turned into a ghost town, and major airlines canceled flights. The US State Department issued a shelter-in-place order for American citizens in 5 Mexican states. The question hanging over all of it, is this the beginning of peace or the beginning of something far more brutal? El Mencho was not just a cartel boss. He was the architect of the most powerful criminal empire the modern world had ever seen. Born into a poor farming family in Michoacan, he dropped out of school in 5th grade, guarded marijuana plantations as a teenager, and later migrated illegally to the United States, where he was convicted of heroin trafficking in 1994. After deportation, he climbed through Mexico's criminal underworld and co-founded CJNG around 2007. Within a decade, what started as a small splinter faction became the most dominant criminal organization on Earth. The DEA confirmed CJNG had operations in all 50 US states, across Latin America, Europe, Africa, and Asia, including a meth lab discovered near the Kenya-Tanzania border in 2024. The cartel used military-grade weapons, drone-delivered explosives, and rocket launchers. They even carried out a grenade and rifle attack on Mexico City's top police commander in broad daylight. El Mencho also achieved something El Chapo never could. He conquered Tamaulipas, Mexico's most strategically valuable border state, by forming a quiet alliance with a local cartel faction. Now that El Mencho is dead, CJNG faces its most dangerous moment, a war from within. The cartel was built on a tight family-based structure, and that structure has completely collapsed. His son, El Menchito, is serving a life sentence in the US. His brothers Antonio and Abraham are both in custody. His son-in-law was arrested in California. There is no family member left with the freedom or experience to hold the cartel together. 4 names are now fighting for the empty throne: El Sapo, El Jardinero, El Doble R, Aunt, and El Mencho's own stepson, El 03. None of them carry the loyalty or authority El Mencho had. What is coming is not a smooth transition. It is a brutal power war across Jalisco, Michoacan, Colima, and Guanajuato. The timing could not be worse. Guadalajara is scheduled to host 4 matches of the 2026 FIFA World Cup this summer. The same city that was paralyzed on the night El Mencho died will be filled with hundreds of thousands of international tourists in just a few months. Any criminal leader wanting to announce himself as the new boss will see the world's attention on Mexico as the perfect opportunity to destabilize and pressure the government. Airlines were already canceling flights on day 1. If violence continues through the summer, Mexico's tourism industry and international reputation will take a devastating hit at the worst possible moment. El Mencho's death also breaks the fragile alliances that kept Mexico's criminal map in balance. The agreement between CJNG and Los Chapitos, the sons of El Chapo who run the Sinaloa cartel, was a personal deal with El Mencho. That deal is now dead. Smaller gangs operating under CJNG across multiple states will fracture, pick sides, or try to break away entirely. History has shown this pattern before. When El Mayo Zambada was removed from the Sinaloa cartel in 2024, open war did not erupt immediately, but weeks of betrayal and impulsive moves followed. The same cycle is already starting inside CJNG. El Mencho is gone, but the empire he built, worth billions of dollars and active in over 40 countries, is still standing. Mexico is not safer today. It is simply waiting to find out what kind of monster rises next.